Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tim Connelly's first draft. I want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of this draft? And it was a lot of trades. But I think we got good value, so I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think? And what were your thoughts of the draft? Okay, first pick we traded. Okay, we traded the 19th pick to the Grizzlies, and we got some good value back on that. And it is what it is. We traded back, and I think it was. The prospects weren't falling the way that I think we could have gotten ourselves. I mean, we went out and got it ourselves Walker Kessler with our first pick. That I think that was the greatest things. He's a guy who's scheme locked, but I think he's a good player. He's a guy that is versatile, switch heavy, okay? And he had 4.6 blocks per game. He's gonna block the crap out of the board. Plus, he'll allow Karl-Anthony Towns to play power forward at times with him at center. And if he learns the three-point shot, it'll be good. And the Nuggets drafted very well under Tim Connelly. So this pick will be under some scrutiny. And I know there's some questions about him, but he's a shot blocker who's insane. And Minnesota needs an improvement of defense. And I think the NBA, personally, I think EJ Little would have been nice here. But I think Kessler wouldn't have made it to their later pick. So I think this was the right pick for them to make personally. And I want to hear your thoughts down below. What you guys think of that? The Walker Kessler pick. Now, the next pick was interesting for us because we got ourselves Wendell Moore through the Rockets trade. And that one was interesting due to the fact that Wendell Moore is a guy, he shot a high percentage of three. He's comfortable putting the ball on the deck. He can pass. He's a good defender. He's a nice combination of skills. And I think he's a sleeper pick right here. And he's big enough to play the three. He's more of a two, but he can play the three. And Minnesota has a lot of offensive players, and they needed more two-way players. And I think right here, Wendell Moore was the right pick, okay? Wendell Moore was the right pick right here. Not bad. We got a backup center, and we got a backup swingman. That's not a bad pick, in my opinion, okay? And then we went back into the second round, and we got ourselves Matteo Spagnolo. And we had more second-round picks, but we continued to trade those, which, was smart. We traded one earlier to I think it was the Cavaliers ended up with it, but we ended up having the 45th pick that we got from Charlotte, and we got ourselves Josh Minnow. And I know he's kind of a project, but this guy is a two-way guy who a year in the G League with Tim Connelly, I think he's perfect. Tim Connelly, Minnow, I think he's a guy that if he learns how to shoot, he's 6'8", 6'9" actually. He can play 3 and D. He's explosive, length, defensive skills insane. All he needs to do is get the offensively to the NBA level, and he's a freak, okay? And then at 50, we took Matteo Spagnolo, and he's a 45% three-point shooter, and he plays for Real Madrid, but he was on loan to the Italian league, Vanoli Cremona. And he's a terrific prospect every step of the way. 6'5", he's 6'6" actually. And I think he's a bigger version of Raul Neto. If Raul Neto was 6'6", I think Matteo Spagnolo is what he is. Physically, he's growing into his frame. He should be better with the ball. And he keeps players on his hip and shields them away from the ball. And I like this as a draft and staff pick that could translate. And Minnesota dropped one of their picks at 48 to Indiana. And then they went with the best stash and draft player. Or draft and stash player, but he can shoot the hell out of the ball. He might not be athletic enough, but I think it's great. What are your thoughts on that one? That was an interesting pick, but that's basically it. I give them a B+ on the draft right now.